Okay, we are going to show you today the magic sword. Sword? Sword.
No,
Sword.
sword.
Sword. And no, it's a good movie. Okay, we have a lot of things to cover. But yeah, you'll be seeing the magic sword from 1962.
Yep.
62. It's in color. It's a good copy, and it's actually not that bad of a movie. There are some creatures and some monsters and some. It is a little bit scary. I mean, I know that we're trying to do creatures. There is creatures in this, and it's adventure. And I've seen way worse movies. Way worse. Actually, we've already shown worse movies on here than this already. So yeah, we'll be showing that. But first, settle back. If you want to hear our stories of the week. We're gonna tell you what our last week has been like. It has not been good. Remember last week? Well, you probably don't because I cut it out of the show. Last week's show. What were we showing last week? What was the movie last week? I don't remember. We were sitting right in here on a Saturday, and we were doing our show, and we were hearing bubbling sounds in the bathroom, and Patty started laughing and I had to get up and check it out. I had to edit that out of our show. I was a little concerned because it was coming from the toilet, and we had, come to find out after we went off the air there, did some checking and stuff like that, our sewer line was clogged. Not with clogging stuff, the usual, but around here, we've lived here for 36 years at least. This will be the third time we've had to have somebody come out in all those years and clean out roots, and that's exactly what it was. The good part was it wasn't the roots up by our house with our massive trees. It was heading towards the sewers the other direction. It was a short pathway, but they got that cleaned out. But anyway, we're skipping ahead too far. So that was Saturday. Things weren't good. We were having sewer issues. Very next day, Sunday, the storms hit. We had some real bad straight line winds here, real bad. Of course, as usual, our power went out. Tree from not our trees, never our trees. It's always the neighbors' trees around it. We have more trees than anybody. They're the biggest trees. We have more than anybody in any yard around here. Our trees stay where they're supposed to. The neighbor who took out the power from last time with his tree set, another part of that tree section came down, and this time it didn't land in our yard. Last time it landed in our yard, I had to cut it up with a chainsaw, landed in the next door neighbor's yard, took down the power line. The neighbor behind us, their roof got partially blown off by these straight line winds. It's still laying folded up on top of on the roof. They have no power, or he has no power. It's just a single guy now. It was his parents and stuff. He hasn't been there for days. I'm sure he's waiting for the insurance adjuster to come. Okay, so that takes us to Monday. Tuesday, miraculously, because there was a bigger tree across the street that got caught on fire on the big power lines, they were already over here fixing that. So because they were already here, they got to work on our power even sooner. We were shocked. We had power Tuesday night at around 8 o'clock. I filled up the generator. We had been running the generator. Patty stuck her head out the back door and told me the power just come on. I just got done filling it to the top. It holds gallons. It's a very good generator. And so there we are. So we got our power back. The thing was on Monday night, it was when this happened on Sunday, it was warm. And Monday night, it got cold. It got down into the upper 20s. So it got kind of chilly in here. But we ran the space heater. We was able to run the space heater, and we got through it. Okay, with the dogs and stuff. I can't go anywhere with the dogs. My daughter, I could go to her house. She had power. She has 2 dogs now. We have her 2 dogs here. Her 2 bulldogs. Those are her dogs, not ours. I took ownership. We took ownership of them. I own them now. That was the deal. If I have to keep them, they're my dogs now. They have pit bulls. Great dogs. Dar now. Couldn't go to Dar's. He's got 2 cats, and now he's got a Rottweiler. A little one. Little girl. And I can't take our bulldogs over. So there we were screwed. We had to stay here. Summed it all up. Okay. So where are we at now? Tuesday, we got our power back on. Okay. The next day is Wednesday. I wanted to have the root people come out and clean, because you couldn't do it when there was no power. They had to have power to run their rotor machine. Wednesday, it was raining all day. I told them, I said, I called them originally to come out on that day, but I couldn't do it because it was raining all that day. I said, you're going to have to wait until Thursday. And they said, okay. So we're still with sewer issues. Couldn't do the laundry and stuff. Okay. Then I found out on Wednesday that on Tuesday, when I seen an ambulance in the road next door, our neighbor died. Our neighbor died. The one that has lived next to us all these years, our neighbor man died. He was, I think, probably 68, maybe 69. I can't remember exactly. He had a heart attack and he died. We had power at that time. It already had happened. We'd already already, but he died. I don't know when exactly he died in the grand scheme of things, but he died. That was why the ambulance over there. I found out from the other neighbor. Went over to the other neighbors and asked them, and of course they knew. So that happened. So now we're in the timeline of Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night. Storms hit again. More storms. Tornado warnings this time. We had tornado warnings this time. Nothing actually happened. The wind stayed pretty calm.
You were ready to go.
I was ready to go. She was sitting there with her pajamas on, acting like nothing was happening.
I thought he was overreacting.
The tornado sirens are going off. They're saying tornadoes, get to cover, stuff like that. She's sitting there at the computer with her pajamas on. We didn't lose power. Didn't even blink, oddly enough. The winds, unlike the other storm, didn't happen. They just didn't happen. And we got through it. The tornado warning passed, and we got through it. I told her, though, I said, if anything starts to look weird, I'm packing up my dogs, and I'm out of here. If she wants to get in the car, fine. But my boy is not staying here. So, got through it. Didn't lose power. Fine. Next day, Thursday, Roto-Rooter people came. They didn't have a whole lot of problem. I will say that. They did their job. They got it cleaned. $300, $300. It's been working ever since. So our sewer issue is gone. It was roots. It was just matted up roots going to the back. It wasn't this way. Our land was totally clean for our trees. Our trees are doing great. So if you look at the satellite view, if you go to Google Maps and you look at the satellite view of our house, their house is there, that house is there, this house doesn't seem to exist. You see nothing but treetops. You don't see yard, you don't see a house, you see a little teeny portion of maybe what could be a driveway. You don't see it. We don't even exist on the Google Maps from the air. Friday comes. Nothing happened on Friday? Mm-mm. But what happened to you on Thursday at work? Okay, everything was okay here. Sewer got opened up, no storm. She has a story from work. Go.
So I get called to come up because they needed me to witness some kind of conversation that was happening, which I had no idea.
She's a cemetery administrator. Have I mentioned that?
So I get up there. There's a guy sitting on the couch. He's got women's leggings on, inside out.
Stretchy pants.
Had sliders. It was cold outside, and it was like misting rain, and this short little jacket on. And he said, God told me to go to church last Sunday. And I'm thinking, oh, okay.
Was that on Friday then?
No, this was Thursday.
I thought it was a nice day on Thursday.
It was raining. And
they
so...
did Roto-Rooter on Thursday.
No, it still was...
It must have switched.
Yeah.
What time of the day was it when he was there?
This was like 11 o'clock.
Oh, it was a nice
Sorry.
day then. Okay.
So... He then said, God told me I was supposed to meet someone here today.
God talked
Is it one of you? And we're like, no, it's not us. And he, not me. He asked if he could stay inside until whoever he was supposed to meet showed up. We told him, no, you can't, but you're free to wait outside. So he did go outside and he circled the office like 5 times. And every time he walked by the front, our whole front is just windows. He would stare in at us. So I said, we need to call the non-emergency line because we need to get this guy out of here. We did that. He disappeared from the office, so we didn't think anything more about it. About 1:30 that afternoon, it was now raining. My grounds person called me and said, that crazy guy's out here. He's pulling American flags up out of the ground and he's breaking them and throwing them down. And he's going through the park doing this. Okay, now you're vandalizing and you're destroying American flags. You cannot do that.
You do it on news all the time.
Yeah. So we called 911. They did send 2 police officers. In the meantime, the guy had removed his pants, taken his sliders off, and was wearing something that looked like a woman's light blue house robe.
It was lovely. It was lovely.
So we saw him through the front. He was in the garden that was right across the street. So we directed the cops over there. So the 2 cops went over. Of course, the cops were just, hey, buddy, come on, not trying to get close to him. He's continuing to kick flags out of the ground as he's walking by them. He comes toward the office. Needless to say, we go back inside. The whole back of the office is windows also, so we were watching from back there. We have a lagoon, which is a little pond.
It's a large pond.
It's quite large.
It's large.
Has 2 big fountains at each
big.
end. I said, I think he's going to the lagoon. So the one cop continued to follow him. The other one went and got his car. In the meantime, a 3rd one showed up. So we jumped in the other person's vehicle and drove down there because from where the office is, the lagoon is kind of like down. So we couldn't see it from the office. We got over there. He's in the lagoon up to his neck. We were shocked that he didn't get stuck in the mud in there.
It's got a lot of growth.
And it was cold outside because it was raining. That rain was cold, plus the temperature was cold. And so he was in there anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes, which doesn't sound like a long time, but when it's cold like that, yeah, that's a long time. The 3 cops were just standing around the edge there. He finally came out of the water because he got too cold. They immediately grabbed him, handcuffed him, took him away. Later that afternoon, my grounds person found that he had actually removed 2 of our flags from the flag poles and stuffed them into bushes. We were able to get them out, put them back up. He also found the clothes that he had removed. He found his phone and his wallet, brought it to me, and I looked in the wallet to make sure it was his. Yes, he had ID. It was the same guy. He also found keys and stuff in the jacket. This guy was a maintenance man at the Marriott Hotel.
The big one, right?
Yes. He had all kinds of keys that were tagged for the Marriott. So I will be calling Marriott Hotel next week saying, hey, if you want your keys back, come over and get them. So that's my swimmer. We're calling him the swimmer.
Nothing happened, I don't believe, on Friday.
No.
Nothing happened yesterday. We did our character show yesterday of Beverly Hillbillies. Went okay. She gets home from church today. I go out to take something out to her back seat. She's got a nail in her brand new tires. She just got a whole set of brand new tires.
They're about a month old?
About a month old. Look in there. Tire, it's half deflated. Check it out. There is a roofing nail in it. So I had to take the tire off, bring it in the house. I'm really good at patching tires because I've done it a billion times. I patched her tire and put it back on her car before we did today's show. Oh my God, it's been a terrible, terrible bad luck week for me. I didn't like doing all the stuff that I did. It's not good. No, not good. I'm hoping this stops the bad luck streak for a while. Oh man. Let's show you the first the first section of the magic sword if you haven't already tuned out. If that didn't make you tune out, this shouldn't make you tune out. Ready?
You know, we needed a magic sword this week.
We've got magic swords right here. And when we come back, we're going to be looking at some. Okay, watch the first section, the magic sword.
He's gone again. He left home hours ago. What good is my sorcery if I can't help my own boy? Answer me, someone. He's not fooling me. I know where he is. He's at the magic pool again.
Love is his curse. He is in love.
Do you think I don't know it? I've tried to cure him of it. Am I losing my skill as a sorceress?
No. No, Sybil.
Doesn't my witchcraft cure snake bites, chilblains, carbuncles, pink eye, hangnails, and unhappy memories?
Yes. Yes, Sybil.
And why can't I rid the boy of this fever?
George is a man, and human.
Human, yes, but hardly a man. He's a mere boy of 20.
In love.
George, already a man, in love. He ought to be at home learning a good trade, like mine.
Pool of magic, obey my wish. Bring her vision into my sight. That's right. That's right. Find her. She's at the palace. No, inside. Perhaps the throne room. Try the sunken garden in the palace by the Oriental pool. That's right. There she is. There she is.
I hope the cold water's chilled your hot temper, my lady.
No, I'm just as furious as ever.
Oh, princess.
Oh, it's easy enough for you to talk. You can do whatever you please. Fall in love, fall out of it again. Squire one day, a stable boy the next. But I might as well be a prisoner in a tower. I can't even speak to a man, let alone have him look at me.
It's the penalty of being a princess.
But even a princess should be allowed romance. Oh, how will I ever meet him?
Who, my lady?
The one I could love.
You'll have your chance someday.
You run along.
But your gown.
I'll dress myself.
Well, then what will you do?
Oh, what I always do, sit here and dream.
Princess Helene.
Who are you? What do you want? Stay away. Don't you come any closer.
No, Princess. I'm going to take care of you.
Sybil! Sybil, where are you?
You needn't shout, George. I can hear you.
I must leave here. She's in danger.
Who in the netherworld are you talking about?
Princess Helene. I loved her from the first moment I saw her.
A reflection in the water, and you call it love, you silly child.
Something terrible has happened to her.
Let me see what you're talking about. Magic mirror, show me what has upset my boy.
The princess is gone, Your Majesty. She's not in her quarters, not in the garden, not by the pool. Yet no one saw her leave the palace. We've searched everywhere.
Then turn out the guards, Branton.
We have done that, my liege. Until she is found, no one will be permitted in or out of the palace.
Who is this?
We found him skulking within the eastern postern, my liege. He won't speak.
There are means to make him speak.
Sir Branton.
Your most serene majesty, you can call off the search. The princess, your daughter, is in my castle, under lock and key.
Who are you?
Lodak.
The sorcerer?
I'm flattered that my reputation has preceded me.
Lodak, you say my daughter is at your castle. But why? How have I hurt you? Why have you done this thing?
The answer is very simple. Your father executed my sister for witchcraft when she was only 18 years old. I have waited until your daughter reached that age so that my dragon could relish the flesh of the princess.
Lodak, I beseech you.
Beseech nothing, my liege. Will you have this worm-eaten sorcerer frighten us?
Be careful, Branton.
Not I. Lodak, I shall find your castle, free the princess, and see you destroyed.
Finding my castle is no great task. It's a short journey of about a week. You simply follow the yellow star of the north. The trick is how to get there, alive.
I shall.
I'm afraid not. Now 7 times do I curse the road that lies between this castle and mine. Let no one live who dares the dark journey. Let no man face my 7 curses and reach the dragon's lair.
Your curses won't stop me from reaching your castle.
The Princess Helene will make a delicate dish for my dragon. in exactly 7 days' time. And now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Branton, my daughter will die. No, sire, for I will rescue her.
You'll risk the 7 curses?
For Helene, I'd risk 70.
The man who saves Helene will have her hand in marriage and half my kingdom, too.
Trust me, sire.
No, it is I who must save the princess, not Sir Branton. I love her.
Do you think I'd let you face Lodak's sorcery?
I'm not afraid.
300 years ago, my father and brother were devoured by Lodak's dragon. And my family were great sorcerers in their own right. But they were no match for Lodak. I am no match for Lodak. I confess it. I fear him almost as much as I hate him.
But Sybil,
You will stay right here at home where you are safe. You can have anything you want, but you're staying here.
all I want is my freedom so I can save the girl I love. But you wouldn't understand that, not being mortal.
I've tried to do my best.
Oh, I know you have, Sybil.
Can't you call me Mother?
I'm sorry, Mother.
You were only a week old when your royal parents died from the plague. I found you, reared you as my own son.
Oh, you've been kind and loving, and I'd do anything for you. But I can't stay here with you anymore. I'm not a child. I'm 20, and I love Helene.
Talk to me of love when you're 420.
When your human 20 is old enough to feel love and misery. Now give me my freedom.
I must say you're being very difficult tonight. Oh, well, boys will be boys. We'll have to cheer you up. Watch Mother now.
Mother, not that trick again.
George, I've never seen you like this before. Look, if you'll cheer up, forget about that girl and Lodak. I'll let you see the presents I've chosen for you when you're 21.
What sort of presents, Mother?
Come along. I'll show you. Do you like him?
He's magnificent.
He's yours when you're 21. His name is Bayard. He's no ordinary animal. He possesses magic. This is the fastest horse in all the world. No other steed can beat him. See this? You'll wear it when you ride the stallion.
Does this armor possess magic, too?
No weapon can pierce it. And this is Ascalon, the blade. None like it since the world began. It defies all swords in battle. Black magic is overcome by a touch of the blade. So there, all yours when you are 21. Then I'll let you go after Lodak for my revenge as well as your own.
And with the help of their magic, I could save the princess now.
No, you're not old enough. You wouldn't know how to use them.
Oh, just let me hold the sword. Just to get the feel of it. Please? Now, just for a while.
Very well.
It feels like a part of my own body. Oh, feel stronger.
Of course. Now come along. It pleases me to show you something else tonight.
Who are they?
Once the 6 most valiant knights in the world.
It was real black magic, Mother.
I wish I could take the credit. I've never been as good as that. No, it was my brother. You like Ascalon, George?
It's just great. Did the sword do that?
Certainly. One touch of the blade and it opens and shuts floors, doors, walls, and portcullises.
It shuts things too, you say? What's down there?
Well, I haven't been down there in centuries. Used to be my brother's safe deposit box for spells, enchantments, magic ritual and the like. Want to see?
Is there any other way out if the crack were closed again?
Depends how hard you work at it. A cousin of mine took 80 years to whoop up a spell that blew the roof off, but don't be afraid. We won't close the crack behind us.
Oh, I'm not afraid. You go first, Mother.
Coming, dear?
Yes. Goodbye, Mother.
George, son, let me out this instant. You can't leave me here. I told you about my cousin.
I'll come back and let you out after I've rescued the Princess Helene.
What if you can't come back?
With a magic armor, magic sword, magic steed, what can stop me now?
You don't know that, George, let me out.
If I had 6 brave men like these, I'd have nothing to fear.
Monsieur, you have been a long time to come, but on the behalf of my friend, merci bien.
Your Majesty, I pledge my sword to your service, my life to our mutual hope, and my heart to the Princess Helene.
Very well said, Branton. But I can't help but feel a little nervous. You still won't take these 50 knights who have offered to ride with you?
No, sire. They are all brave men, but one man can venture where 50 cannot.
You are the bravest of all. Return Helene safely, and I'll be the proudest father-in-law in Christendom. That's a strange ring, Branton. Do you wear it for luck?
Luck must not play a part when your daughter's life is at stake.
Go, my friend, and all my good wishes go with you.
Your Majesty, these knights and I have come to serve you in your hour of need.
That's very kind. Who are you?
I am Sir George, a knight by virtue of 400 years of noble lineage.
Welcome, good sir.
These are my comrades in arms. Sir Denis of France.
Votre Majesté, c'est un honneur.
Sir Ulrich of Germany.
Mein Kaiser, we come to serve.
Sir Anthony of Italy.
A servizio.
Sir Pedro of Spain.
Su servido, Your Majesty.
Sir James of Scotland.
Our hearts grieve for you and your sorrow, your majesty.
And last, Sir Patrick of Ireland.
We pledge our lives to your service and to the Princess Helene until she's safe.
Gentlemen, speaking for the king, we are grateful for your offer. I'm sure that you can be of immeasurable service to His Majesty while I'm away.
That's not what Patrick meant, Sir Branton.
Oh, you know who I am. Have we met?
No, I've often seen you.
In the field?
Not in the field. And I also know you wish to marry the Princess Helene.
Oh, quite true. You are all welcome to stay and dance at my wedding.
Oh, many thanks. But I'd prefer to dance at my own.
You talk in riddles, young man.
Don't try to solve them till we've rescued the Princess Helene.
We? I shall rescue Helene.
Monsieur tried to understand. We are all sworn to save Sir George's beautiful lady.
Sir George's lady? What does the Frenchman mean?
Only that I love her and I intend to marry her.
You arrogant boy. Do you know the perils of the dark journey?
We do, Sir Branton. If you don't share our enthusiasm, we shall be happy to go on without you.
How dare you? Your Majesty, have I your permission to give this stripling a lesson in the use of arms?
I shall not draw, except in behalf of Princess Helene.
Oh, coward! Draw!
Enough! That's enough! Sir Branton, I like these knights. Surely there's safety in numbers, you and 7 good swords.
7 swords and 7 curses.
When do we start, Sir Branton?
Now.
Okay, have you been watching? Did you watch the first section, did you? Or have you already been gone? Probably gone. Swords. We have a lot of swords thanks to Dar. Dar has moved out, but his swords are still all here. Didn't he pay like $100 and some for this lightsaber?
I don't know. I think they put it out.
It's rechargeable with a cord and stuff. I didn't charge it up or anything. It does light up and stuff and make sounds.
Isn't that Kylo Ren's?
It probably is. I think he paid a fortune for this. And it's still up in the closet. And it is a magic sword indeed. It magically took the money out of his wallet. But he wanted to buy this. And he did. Okay? Dar has a lot of swords.
Fun fact on Kylo Ren.
Tell him a fun
Adam
fact.
Driver. He is from Mishawaka, which is right where we live. But I'm friends with his mother.
We live in South Bend. Yes.
I'm friends with his mother. That's
Yes.
all. He did.
Really
We did an Easter show one time, and he did the narration. He recorded it and sent it to her. So that was kind of cool.
He couldn't show up. He just couldn't show up. Another Star Wars. I don't know. I don't know what.
Is it Star Wars?
Yeah, it's a lightsaber.
Okay.
I mean. Yeah. Another magic sword. These are the kind, I think, yeah.
You can
turn the whole thing around and see, I could attach.
You can hook another sword.
These.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you see they have the same handle here.
Yeah, I can
You
pull
can
that
hook-
off.
Yep. Mhm.
And I can hook this gigantic thing here.
No.
No?
No, this is, you can't hook this one to that one. You just.
There.
Yeah.
I got to detach
This,
it from there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, these are just massive units here. These come out and these, yeah, this is just one of the many, and these spin too, and yeah, these are definitely magic swords, all right. But what a collection of swords that Dar has here. Let me lay this over here. Got that over there. Yeah. Here's a fencing sword. We have a fencing sword.
And what is it called? What's the technical term?
I'm blanking.
It's an epi.
Oh, yes. EpiPen.
EPEE.
EpiPen.
No.
You have allergies, you just shoot this into your leg and...
We got that because Dar's real name is D'Artagnan, which is the fourth musketeer, and they fenced.
This is a practice fencing sword. This isn't an actual fencing sword. It's a practice fencing sword. Very old one. You can see it's in rough shape. I mean,
and it has the blunt end.
Yeah, the blunt end and stuff. But we were hoping that Dar just coincidentally might want to take up fencing, and there was a time where he thought about it, but he never did. He's a bodybuilder, so not the same thing. Not the same thing at all. But yeah, it's a fencing sword. And then Dar has also, he also has a couple of these actual swords up on the wall.
We got him those for Christmas.
Yes, I don't remember how much we paid for them. They weren't that ridiculous considering they're real.
Wasn't it like $80?
Yeah, considering they were real. This is one of the ones he has mounted up on what was his bedroom wall that I've got so much. Yeah, he's got a red-handled one and this blue-handled one. But these are actual swords, and they're not magic as far as I know, because if they are, I want to use them. Okay?
You should have brought in his sword from the anime that we got him that weighs like 80 pounds.
I can't, and I'll tell you.
He took it with him?
He took it with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does have...
Maybe you could put a picture of that in.
Well, maybe I could...
I couldn't lift it at the time.
I don't know what anime that's from. I don't remember.
It wasn't from JoJo?
No.
Okay.
This was a different, it's gigantic.
Oh
and
my
the
God, and
blades
it
like
is
that.
so heavy.
And
We
it's real.
special ordered it.
Yes, it came from another country.
Country.
And yeah, it's heavy and it's big, and the blades like that. It's like somebody that a gigantic person with huge muscles would
We'll find out from
wield.
Dar who that belonged to and try to get
that was definitely a big time sword. Watch part 2 of the magic sword.
I'm Helene. We know. We heard you were brought in this morning. I'm Princess Laura, and this is my sister Grace. This is our 7th day.
7th day?
Our last day, unless...
Well, surely you don't believe that about the dragon.
There were others here when we arrived, but they're gone now.
Well, then your father will do something to save you. His army is probably approaching the castle this very minute.
Do you really think so?
Of course. You'll be on your way home by morning.
The two sisters.
We're free to go home now. Father arranged for our release.
You're not going home.
Surely you must have spoken to him.
I've had 3 long, dull sessions with him, but nothing could persuade him to give up what I asked for.
I don't believe you. He'd pay you anything.
Nothing. Instead, he sent an entire company of his bravest knights on the dark journey. The poor lads never even reached the 3rd curse. Take them away. Come on.
No! No! You can't do this. You can't do this. That just can't be happening. There just couldn't be anybody as cruel and evil as you.
Oh, really, Helene? This isn't the first time that a princess has been fed to a dragon, and at least around here it happens only once a week.
Unless you get what you want. What ransom are you asking for me?
I'm sorry, but you happen to be a particular case. I'm not asking any ransom for you at all.
Then why did you bring me here?
My little pet will be hungry again in 6 days' time. Come, let's watch.
No. No, please don't. Please.
Listen. Wind carries well. Don't turn your head away. You'll miss all the fun. See? It all happens very quickly. Now my little pet can sleep.
Oh, it's horrible.
But it won't happen to me. Their father sent a company. Well, mine will send an army.
I hate to disillusion you. Actually, for a while, your father seemed content to let just one knight undertake your rescue. Oh, don't blame your father. The knight talked him into it.
And who is this very brave man?
I'm sure you know him. Sir Branton.
Sir Branton?
You don't like Sir Branton? Oh, come now. A damsel in distress can't afford to pick and choose. Anyway, don't worry. Neither he nor his companions will ever get here.
Companions? I thought you said Sir Branton was alone.
He would have been. But some foolhardy young man named George insisted on coming with them.
George?
Of course, you don't know him.
Well, where is he?
Would you care to see him?
See him?
Certainly. I'll show you the young fool.
Tell me, which one is George?
The youngest. He's in the lead, riding with Sir Branton.
Those who are wise will turn back now.
That horse is swift. It couldn't be that.
What?
No. Just a stupid thought that crossed my mind. So the horse is swift. My ogre will kill them both.
Are you quite sure? He beat you at your own game.
So he did.
He'll save me. I know he will.
Not a chance. No one has ever survived the 7 curses of Lodak. That was only the first. Let's go back to your cell, shall we?
And still not a sign of our gallant commander, Sir Branton.
Is the man heathen not to pay respects when poor Ulrich and Pedro are laid to rest?
Or is the man a coward? Not to have lifted his sword against that monster.
Branton's no coward, I'm sure of that.
I will talk with the devil himself.
We missed you at the burial, Sir Branton.
My regrets, gentlemen, are as deep as your own. But since every minute counts, I thought it wiser for me to ride ahead and reconnoiter.
What did you find?
Mount your horses, gentlemen, and come see for yourselves.
Will you look at that, George? This seems to be an unsavory region, Sir Branton. Would you be sure now that we were taking the right road? Or is it a road we're on at all?
The fog's getting thicker. Where's Dennis?
Where's James and Anthony? James! Dennis! Anthony!
Je suis ici, mon ami! I'm over here! Well, then keep with us! Keep close! Where's Anthony?
Anthony!
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 I'm over here! Which way are you? Here! Ah! Find him! Anthony, where are you? Where are you? I'm here! Here! Help me! I'm being pulled under! Give me your hand! Give me your hand! Save yourself! Or you'll die too! Now look! My sword will save us if only I can reach it! Have you seen nos amis? Where's Anthony?
Where's George?
We will ride on, gentlemen. They are lost for good, both of them.
Not both, look!
Anthony has joined Pedro and Ulrich.
Forward, gentlemen.
Back issues.
Old man issues.
No. Throwing that generator around. Generators, if you've ever picked up generators, they're not light. And when you have to walk them and then walk them back to the shed when it's all over, after you filled them up with several gallons of gas, and this generator holds like 4 gallons. I mean, it holds a massive amount of gasoline. It's a newer one, and it runs forever. And yeah, I had to fill it all up, and then the power went on, so I had to carry an extra heavy generator back to the shed. So my back did not care for that. Okay, you just watched section 2, and she's going to give us a little info before we go to 3.
So the character of Lodak was played by Basil Rathbone.
Basil?
Sorry.
Yes.
He, just interesting fact.
You know anybody named Basil?
Basil? Yeah.
From church.
From church.
From church.
He passed away last year, I believe.
So did Basil,
nice guy.
I'm sure.
He is from South Africa. His family fled to Britain when he was 3 years old because his father was accused of being a spy.
He probably was.
Didn't say he was.
Just between you and you.
And
don't tell
then the character of Sir George, which was the main male character, his name is Gary Lockwood. Couple things on him. His uncle is credited with creating baby cut carrots.
Baby cut carrot? Isn't that just carrots that you make smaller? Couldn't
No,
anybody?
because they're not blunted on each end. They're rounded. If they were blunted, you would say, yeah, they just cut them. I don't know. That sounds good to me. And he was actually a stuntman before he started doing the acting.
I'm going to walk close to the phone for a minute. I'm not doing anything weird. I'm looking at something. Okay. Dar sent me a message. I feel on my good phone, okay? Dar just sent me a message. He does talk to me more than anybody since he's moved out, and I am glad of that. But me and him are pretty close. He just told me that he went and seen Minecraft. He went and seen Minecraft on opening day, and he said it was amazing. He used the word amazing. Now, Dar likes a lot of movies that I wouldn't like, and he says they're good, and he used amazing on this, so he must have really liked it. He just told me that it was the 4th biggest weekend opening of any PG movie ever.
Oh, wow.
Ever. So it must be doing good.
Minecraft.
Yeah. We do want to see it. We are going to go see it.
We just didn't want to go opening
Not opening weekend because it is popular. Let's face it.
I like
Minecraft,
Jason Momoa. I actually like Jack Black as a funny guy.
I like Jack Black and Nacho Libre only, which we will be seeing. We will be doing this. Yeah, I'm going to wear the mask and the whole thing. Yeah, you'll be seeing that in upcoming shows. But yeah, I don't think I'd want to hang around him. He's kind of like Trump. Like it. I don't think I want to go to the mall with him. Okay, I just probably don't.
You don't want to go to his house for a barbecue?
Is there going to be girls there?
No. All right, moving on.
Okay, watch section 3 of the. You are done, right?
Yes.
Okay, section 3, magic sword.
My, what a job getting out there. Wait till I get my hands on him.
George?
After all I've done for that boy. To trick me, put me in his power, me, his own foster mother. Where is he?
Oh, Dad.
George, his life is in danger.
You're tired. Tired. Rest. Rest.
I'll never rest again until I know he's safe. Oh, my boy, what have you done? Mirror of magic, bring me a vision of my boy.
Why must you insist my companions turn back, Sir Brenton?
You and I have a good reason to continue the dark journey. Both of us in love with the same girl. Each of us hopes to rescue her. For what reason are the others to face Lodak's curses? As your commander, I honestly advise you to turn back now while there is still time.
Do you hear that, George? We should turn heel and ride back to safety, leaving you and Sir Branton.
Sir Branton makes good sense.
Are your wits addled?
Lodak's curses have already claimed Ulrich, Pedro, and Anthony.
As long as there's one of us left alive, there's hope that the princess can be saved.
And nevertheless, I couldn't blame you for leaving.
Between the curses of Lodak and Brandon's treachery, you'll be needing us.
You Irish dog, what do you mean by such insolence?
Dog am I, you two-faced hypocrite?
Stop it, Pat! I demand an explanation.
Now, you shall have one. My knights believe you prefer to continue the journey alone, so you could get rid of me.
What nonsense.
You can't deny that from the first you refused our help.
Well, of course I didn't want you coming along. After all, what man wants to join forces with his rival? But once we had begun the dark journey, I accepted you completely. I have come to like you, even admire you.
Yet you would have us leave, Sir George.
But suspicious minds, only because of the dangers involved. Lodak's curses are killing us off one by one, curse by curse.
Be that as it may, I stay with George.
To the end. We'd still be statues staring at that blasted wall if George Hanna turned us into men again.
And what good is it being a man again if you can't help win the fair Colleen?
Well, thank you, Pat. All of you. There's your answer.
I have to admire your courage. Good night, gentlemen.
His tongue is like the honey from a clover patch.
I don't believe a word the man says.
If his game proves to be treachery, it will be Sir Brenton who does not return from this journey. This I swear.
Brandon.
Where are you?
Right here.
Well, I see you're in a good mood.
On the contrary, I'm in a savage mood. I can't stand incompetence. You were to come here alone on this phony rescue. But instead, I must waste my curses to destroy George and his knights.
Talk about incompetence. In 3 days, you've only managed to destroy 3 of these interfering fools with all your magic powers.
Not all my magic powers, Branton. Give me my ring, and I'll dispose of these men in quick order. What use is the ring to you? No mortal can command its magic.
You'll get your ring back when I get the princess. That was our bargain.
Don't you trust me?
Not an inch.
You're insolent. What if I cast a spell over you and turn you into a dog or a rat or a cat? And take the ring!
Go ahead.
Give me my ring. Now. Now!
Lodak, you can't hurt me while I wear your ring. But once you have it back, what's to save me from your curses?
Why would I want to hurt you?
Why wouldn't you? You're only helping me now because you want to get back this ring which you so stupidly lost. Well, I'll keep my word. I'll give it back in 5 days' time, when these curses are behind me and I've claimed the princess.
You're a tough trader, Branton.
We both know what we want, and we're both going to get it so long as you dispose of these knights, especially Sir George.
Sir George, yes.
Twice he squirmed out of your trap, and he could do it again.
Oh, stop worrying, Branton. You're worse than an old woman.
if George and his knights are not dead by week's end.
They'll die long before that. And in circumstances worse than anything I've conjured up yet. One of them's coming here now. To his death. Well, the gallant Frenchman.
He followed me. He's seen my horse.
All right. Don't lose your head. Let him come in here. We'll be ready for him.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous, sonne les matins.
Et la petite, vous êtes française?
Naturellement, monsieur.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
Mignonnette, monsieur.
Mignonnette.
Chérie, Mignonnette, je te cherche depuis si longtemps. Enfin, je te trouve.
Oh, moi aussi. Oh, Denis, je t'aime, mon cher amant. Tu es si beau, si bon.
Donne-moi tes lèvres. Encore une fois, donne-moi tes lèvres.
Non, non.
Chérie, je te jure, je t'aime.
Oh, moi aussi, cher Denis, je t'aime.
That was close.
You saved my life, mon ami. We Frenchmen, we have a weakness for a pretty woman.
Lodek bewitched you.
Yes. I should have known that such a pretty creature will not be at this early hour. But I was robbed of all thought, except one. Lodek knows how a Parisian feels.
Why did you come here?
I don't remember. Wait! Mon Dieu!
What is it?
Branton!
What about him?
He's in that mill. I'm sure of it. I saw his horse. He's still there.
Sir Branton!
Senor Branton?
Well, good morning, gentlemen.
Is it good? May we ask what you're doing here?
Well, someone has to do the thinking for you. As your commander, I thought it wise to spy out the countryside. The upper floor of this mill was the only vantage point.
The last time you spied out the land, Sir Anthony died.
You can always turn back, Sir Dennis.
You have heard my answer to that.
As you will. Shall we wake the others and ride on? Gentlemen.
Bungler!
Dad, I almost killed him. I tried. I could have killed them both, but that shield, I couldn't face it.
That shield. Yes, that shield. Magic. Of course the boy has magic.
Sir George?
How else could he have escaped 3 curses? Magic. And I didn't even see it. That foster mother Sybil is working against me.
The magic is strong, Lodak. I know it. How will you counter it? Won't you need your ring?
Not for Sybil's magic. But once I get my ring, that's the end of Branton. And the princess will be fed to my dragon. All I have to do now is to redouble my magic. And all you had to do was destroy that Frenchman. You were too slow. You need to be taught a lesson.
No.
Toll, hag! Toll! For 5, 6, 10 hours. Toll until I need you again. Greetings, Sybil.
Lodak.
You're looking older. Let me see, we haven't met in what, 100 years?
I don't want to talk to you.
But I want to talk to you. You've caused me quite a lot of trouble.
Lodak, if you touch a hair of my boy's head, I'll fight you.
Not a chance. You never had any real talent for witchcraft. You were always 10th rate.
10th rate?
You're quite helpless, Sybil. In 4 days, the Princess Helene will be fed to my dragon. And your George will die even sooner than that. There's nothing you can do except look in your stupid mirror or magic pool. And now I'll take care of that.
Lodak, come back, come back! Mirror of magic, bring me a vision of Lodak. Tenth rate, am I? Helpless, am I? So I can't do anything to help George. Oh, Lodak, you'll be sorry for this. Dear me. It's a long time since I've tried this one. Was it 1 tablespoon or 2? 1, I'm sure. Where is the unicorn powder? Oh. Now let's see. Was it 2 mandrake roots? What else goes in? Eyes. No, I won't have eyes in this one. Yes, yes. Of course, graveyard dirt. Riches of headache, blacker than black, demons of shame, flesh on the rack. See the Dark George, no power shall lack. Double his magic, and be to that Lodak.
I wonder what Sybil's cooking up.
What's the wrong recipe?
What have you done, Sybil?
I've finished poor George. That's what I've done. I've taken his magic away from him completely.
George has no more magic. Dennis! James! Dennis! Where are you now?
There are the tracks of their horses.
I can't believe they're ahead of us. How could they take this heat? It's getting hotter by the moment. You had no right to let them go on without us.
What could I do? They were up before daylight and belligerent at that. Sir Dennis said that he couldn't trust me to spy out the land any longer.
Well, you could have wakened us.
They swore they'd be back before daylight.
Dennis! James! If the heat's any worse up ahead, they'll be burnt to a crisp by this time.
I cannot breathe. I cannot move my legs. Don't come! Come back! Come back! It's death up here! Come back! Stay back! We are finished! Stay back! Dennis! James! Heavenly Father!
George, will you be looking at that man? He's not even hot and we're burning. Why?
Yes, why, Brandon?
That, gentlemen, is my secret.
Okay, you just watched section 3. You're working your way through. See, it's not that bad of a movie if you actually are sticking with it. I'm seeing that the camera looks. I'm seeing like red. A red tint. Are you not seeing it? I see this all the time. Okay, you just watched section 3. It's not that bad of a movie. Really. Okay, I've got a couple of Jimmy. I call them bagged zombies. This is another item that I got from the next door neighbor for nothing. They were just cleaning out all their stuff and letting me have things. And these are Jimmy products, and this one's got a lot of hair, and this
You
one's
notice
long.
their faces are exactly the same. It's just one has hair and one doesn't.
Yeah.
Their teeth are even exactly the same.
Now you can feel the mechanism. The hard mechenism is up here.
Okay, what does it
and the
do?
wiggle.
Because this is hard.
Open up. It's got the Velcro back.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, where is it?
Oh. Oh, his eyes light up.
This one is yelling too. That one is louder. Yeah, that one I noticed is
Oh,
louder.
and they're motion activated because when I pulled it back, it started again.
And I think it's supposed to go like that, but they don't seem to be doing that.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what to say about these. I wouldn't have come up with this because it's like dumb. You've got a ugly head.
Oh, it is motion activated through the chin.
You've got an ugly headed zombie in a burlap bag with ropes around it. I don't even know what to say. I wouldn't have come up with this because it's like nobody's going to buy these. What is this? Are you supposed to hang them upside down? I think you are. Because it does have a hanging. Do you have a hanging rope on that? Yeah. Yeah, I think you're supposed to hang, like you do with dead bagged bodies, you hang them upside down. But I think that's what you're supposed to do there. No, well, as far as you know, you don't. I don't know. Maybe you do.
I don't handle the dead bodies.
Lucky dead bodies, huh? Okay, let's go to section 3 before we wrap this whole thing up. No, section 4. Take that back. Section 4. You're going to see section 4. You're going to see the end. There's dragons. There's dragons. They eat blonde girls. I don't blame them though. If you're going to eat girls, you eat blonde girls. This is just way. Yeah.
I would think you would want them to eat the dark-haired girls so the blonde girls could be left.
No, I mean, if you're a dragon, I'm a dragon. I'm not doing it for girlfriend's sake. I'm the dragon. What do you want to eat, the blonde girls or the ones with brunette hair? You want to eat the blonde girls. That's the better, Sure. Watch the dragon. Doesn't end well for him. Wrap it up and watch this, and then we'll be back to wrap the whole thing up.
Branton! Where the devil is he?
He must be in here somewhere.
You mean I was in here, George?
Branton.
I'm sorry I have to leave you now. A long-standing appointment with the Princess Helene. And also with my partner, Lodak.
Partner?
Yes, his castle is just over the hill. Any last words for either of them?
You want to escape us, Branton?
I already have escaped you, George.
What do we do now?
We break out. With Ascalon's help.
Ascalon?
Oh, did you know my sword was magic? It opens floors, walls, gates, anything. It was magic.
Like your horse. Perhaps Lodak's magic is a bit stronger. Oh, and it's no use. He'll only be dull in the blade.
There must be some other way out, Patrick.
He's escaped again.
Sir Patrick, too?
No. Patrick is finished. But Sir George is riding this way.
There was no way out of that cave, Lodak. Was it magic?
No, not magic.
Then how did George escape?
I think, yes. Something stronger than magic. The power of Patrick's faith. He's coming. Nearer. Nearer. He's arriving at the castle gate.
Where is he going?
Helene.
No, Lodak, I won't allow that.
Don't worry. It'll all work out most satisfactorily, I promise.
He doesn't know the way to her cell anyway.
He doesn't have to. The spell of the sixth curse is already leading him on.
Helene! Helene!
George. Oh, I must be dreaming. But you are George. Or is this more of Lodak's magic?
I'm as real as you are. How did you know me?
Oh, I think I would have known you anywhere. Lodak has shown me visions of you just to torture me. Coming nearer and nearer. But he always swore that you would never live to get here.
But I'm here, and we'll leave together.
Oh, I'm too happy to even think.
Don't think. Just let me hold you.
We must go while we can. What happened to Sir Branton?
Rather ask what will happen when I get him within my sword's length. Oh, he's somewhere here in the castle.
Let him go. What does anything matter except us and our freedom together?
I'll see if the way is clear. Quietly.
Welcome, Sir George. I was beginning to think you'd never get here.
Branton.
You looking for this?
My lady, it's time for us to leave.
Well, no, Helene, no.
But I want to, George.
Aren't you forgetting something, Branton?
Oh, the ring. I keep my word.
All right. Take her, if you still want her.
Oh, I want her all right. And she wants me.
Always and forever.
Helene.
What is this?
Helene!
Did you really think I keep my word once I had the ring?
But I don't understand. Where is Helene?
Over here.
She belongs to me. We made a bargain.
I don't bargain with mortals. I destroy them.
Monster!
All right, Branton. It's time to take care of you. Prepare her for the dragon. Take Sir George to the dungeon.
Mustn't give up, or it's the end of him, the end of them both.
What will you do, Sybil?
I must think. Think. Try to remember the right recipe.
And give him back his magic, Sybil?
Of course, I have to. Where did I go wrong? Witches of Hecate, blacker than black, demons of shame, flesh on the rack. It's the next line. That's the one I got wrong. And it rhymes with rack.
Swack? Smack? Snack?
No, none of those. No, I'll go to Lodak's castle. That's what I'll do. I'll give it some thought on the way.
Save him, Sybil.
I'll try. Well, here goes.
Sir George, this is the real Helene, I swear it. All right, now, go ahead. Show me how a pair of young mortals in love bid farewell before they die. Oh, very tender, but a little late, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I love you, George. Always remember that.
I love you, Helene.
Come, Helene. Come. You'll have a good view from the window, Sir George.
Feast! Hurry, you pick the best of the little people for the stew. You'll pick the wine. The rest of you know what you have to do.
Hurry. Please, quick, hurry. Hurry. Quick, cut the ropes, my wrist. Quick. Thank you. I'm grateful to you. My sword has lost its magic, but it's still a sword.
The ring?
Yes, the ring. No sorcerer can cross me now. What's your boy doing?
If only I could give him back his magic. Witches of Hecate, blacker than black, demons of shame, flesh on the rack. It's the next line. If only I could remember the next line.
He's even lost the power to attack.
That's the word. Witches of Hecate, blacker than black, demons of shame, flesh on the rack. Give to my boy the power to attack. My ring now.
They will still die. Both of them. Now do I curse you with all the damnation of hell. Curse upon curse. Defiant mortal, you dared to challenge me. 6 curses could not destroy you. But now you must face the 7th. Me, the invincible. Now will I grind you to dust. Now all you vile creatures of hell, listen to me as I cast the 7th curse.
Okay, some of you, no, very few of you, hardly none, have probably watched the entire movie. But I'm telling you, it really wasn't that bad of a movie. It really wasn't. I've watched it twice. The first time we watched it, I really wanted to watch it, and it was a blurred mess. It was just a messy copy. I was lucky. I was able to acquire this much nicer movie, which I watched again because it's like, oh, it's so much better than the copy I seen, more than a year ago. And I really wanted to see it. So yeah, it was a much better movie. This copy that you're getting to see here. Okay, we're gonna wrap this show up, but before we end, I don't know what it was, last week or the week before, we somebody that you were reading about, you said that they made a Christian album.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Biff
what it was.
From
yes,
Back to
the Future made a Christian album, and I made a comment about what kind of weirdos would make a Christian album. Well, here is one right here. Right here. This is our framed. I'm going to tilt it a little bit so you can see it. There's 2 albums here by her.
I was 16 when I did this one and 17 when I did that one.
Yeah. There's glass and you're seeing glaring, and I know, but I do have the actual album out of the newer of the 2 out of it. Let me get a little closer so you can see how weird Patty looks. She has brown hair. Don't spread that around. Okay, most of the time she was blonde. That's her in-law, brother-in-law there, and the other man is his brother. His brother. And they oh yeah, sitting on the back too. I forgot. There they are on the back. Yeah, being cool. You know how the cool people are that do Christian albums. So yeah, the Voices of Inspiration is the name of their group, in case you didn't know. And if you would like a copy of their
I
albums,
don't even know if there are any.
or if you would like one of the coveted 8-track tapes.
And there's probably some people going, what the heck is an 8-track tape?
I don't know how many Steve acquired to begin with of an 8-track tape of these, of this, but this is your first album, okay?
Yes.
And I don't know how many Steve got when he ordered these for because they would do shows around and then they would sell their albums and or tapes. I don't know how many 8-track tapes actually got sold and who somewhere out there in the world there probably is somebody probably still owns this 8-track tape.
They were sold at Bethel Bookstore for many years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I was actually in there once and saw one of our albums in the discount bin. Of course, it was several years after we had done it. But yeah. So that was kind of cool.
She thinks she can sing, so you know we all go along with it and we don't say anything. But yeah, 8-track tape though. I'm sure. Yeah, most people, that younger folks, they don't even know what this is. It was one of the worst technologies of all time, of music all time. You couldn't fast forward, rewind, or anything. You had to they were separated into 4 tracks. Whatever song was on that particular track with another song, you had to let that whole entire track 1 or track 2 play all the way through before you could click it back to that same track and hear that song over again. You couldn't rewind. It was just hideous technology, right?
Right.
But we keep this because this is
it's never even been opened.
Never been opened, and it's quite
relic.
It's quite weird.
How long ago
we have
it was.
the double albums and the frames hanging up in our hallway because she is a narcissist. So
who did that? It wasn't me.
She begged me. Begged me to do it. And I said, "Can I put up my album?" She said, "No, you're not putting up your albums. You're not." So I don't have my albums up. Hope you liked watching The Magic Sword. I hope nothing bad happens to us next Sword. So, nothing bad happens to us next week so we can tell you what. But I'm very excited right now. It looks like we're going to be able to do a few shows of Dick Van Dyke and be able to do it without copyright infringement. We're not trying to make money on this show. We're just trying to have a good time doing the show. And I think that has a lot to do with copyright infringement. We're trying to make money or not making money. We're not trying to make money. We're just trying to do the show. So I'm hoping, it looks good, that we'll be able to next week, I hope, one of my favorite all-time haunted sitcom shows. Dick Van Dyke. It's called Ghost of a Chance, and Chance is spelled C-H-A-N-Z, because the guy that disappeared in these cabins, so to speak, his last name was Chance. That's why they call it Ghost of a Chance, that episode. So hopefully our characters will be doing that show next week, and then after that is Easter. If we're not dead by then, if I'm not dead by then, this bad luck has got to go away. Thanks for watching our show today, and I hope you watched yesterday's show. It takes a lot out of the old throat. It does. It really gets my throat talking differently. It really, you wouldn't think so. But talking like this, it gets my throat. I don't know why. But I have much more fun doing that, but it's harder for me to stay in voice character. It really is. Okay. I hope you watch the show. I don't know what's coming next week, and like I usually always announce, I'm not announcing. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just going to have to look and see what's coming up. I think I know what's going to happen.
Don't even say it.
I think I know, but we are going to try to do Ghost of a Chance, though. All right, so watch next week. Thanks for watching. I hope somebody watched. We had a long show. Okay, I'll see you next time on Spook Show Gravy.